Greetings, my dear companions, to Pathfinder, Kingmaker. I would like to apologize for the break in content while I was recently moving. I've reset up shop, I've got a new office, I've got a new setup, and I'm well prepared to return to making content for you all. Um, in regards to Wasteland 3, I will be continuing the series. Right now, I've got some issue going on with Xbox Game Pass that's giving me some trouble, but rest assured, content will come back. In the meantime, I want to get started with some Kingmaker. Um, I grew up playing Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, Planescape Torment, the old CRPGs, and while I took what would probably be much longer than I should have to get into Kingmaker, uh, recently it has become a really big investment for me, and I've really been enjoying the game. Enough so that I thought I would stop my current playthrough because I want to be able to share the experience with everyone. Now, I am very familiar with the D&D rule sets, specifically Pathfinder. I've played quite a few campaigns in Pathfinder, and the rule set, while not 100% identical, there's some small tweaks here and there that Alcat made to some of the maybe feats or character classes or races or what have you. It's a very, very close analog, and I really enjoy the system, and it translates exceptionally well into a game such as this. Because of that, I'll be playing on... Oh, let's see. Well, main story, of course. I'm thinking challenging. I was playing on normal in my own spare time, but I think that we can get through on challenging just fine. Yeah, I don't think we should go for hard necessarily. Companion dies. Yep. Character will not die after suffering a deadly injury for the first time. Yep. Character will die after suffering a deadly injury, of course. Fight at full power and will have the usual chance of inflicting critical hits. Perfect. Yeah. Critical hits were weak. Oh. What? Yeah, of course we're going challenging. And I suppose the most important piece to all of this is that I will be playing an evil character. The only mod you could say that I have installed is that I have extra portraits, which I'm going to allow to load, so I can find one that I think is befitting of who we want to be. Let's see. What do you look like? No, you're a little too up close and personal for our party. I'm digging the arcane symbols, but I'm not a huge fan of the wolf. It's too aged. That could work. That's not bad. It's a little straight to the point. I like that one. I like the look of that for what we're going for. I'm pretty sure that that's just... what's his name from Shadow of Mordor / Shadow War? Too noble. Yeah. And tiefling? human? Azamar? Not Azamar. No, no. We couldn't do that. Oh. Let's take a look at Tiefling. We're a little bit on the slender side. The face seems pretty appropriate. Something that's semi-similar to the portrait that we've got going. Yeah, I'll find that. Horns. We'll go with the understated horns. Yeah. You can't have a beard as a tiefling, which I always thought was odd. Horns, we'll go with a similar skin tone. And we have no hair. Okay. Well, for class, put some thought into the party that we will eventually be working with. And given that, we're going to be a sorcerer. Later on, we may dip into Dragon Disciple, but in the meantime, we'll be a sorcerer. And they have the levels in Abyssal or Infernal Bloodline. We won't be taking either of those bloodlines. Less intelligence, charisma and dexterity, constitution and charisma could be good. We don't care about strength all that much. Oh, wisdom, no. Perception, persuasion, blindness once per day, damage reduction 2 to piercing. I'm just going to compare that to enchantment spells. +1 natural armor bonus. Let's go with Beast Brood. Rakshasa Spawn. Along with... bonus feats, I feel like, are the only real... No, we all have the same bonus feats. Okay. Is it just the... I'm trying to remember. Chromatic dragons are evil, and metallic dragons are good. Okay. What do we get for going... Go clauses for reaction. Natural weapons, okay. Arcana, acid damage, that's what we get. Major armor dragon. So resistance strength. Don't we get it like a breath attack? My... I'm misremembering. Oh, +1 natural armor bonus. Actually, that could be... Use the web spell once per day. Actually, yeah, that's exceptionally good then. And the wisdom doesn't matter for us. Okay. Blue, electricity. Red. It's fire, of course. Green is gonna be what? Acid, yeah. White is cold. Got like the black dragon bloodline, along with being a chitin spawn. Okay. Yeah. Of course, we want charisma. 18 at least. I think we want a little bit of intelligence to give us some extra skill points. Constitution is really useful. We don't need strength. We're always going to lose one. Let's cast a spell. You know, maybe we go one more there. Go 19. That'd be kind of high. 17. I think that's the best. Is going into charisma. Yeah. This is a +4, -1, +1, +3, +2. Yeah. Content with that. We need persuasion. We need Arcana. Use magic device, yeah. No. Equip magic items that you would normally be prohibited from equipping. And avoid the negative consequences of using dangerous magical cursed items. Okay. Yeah, that sounds useful for us. Abilities. Point blank shot into precise shot is incredibly useful. Don't think that there's anything else that we necessarily care about early on. So I'm content with that. Combat casting, sure. Checking bloodline feats, okay, that's how often. Excuse me. We're a sorcerer, so metamagic works differently. I still feel like Empowered is probably going to be the best. Yeah, let's go with Empower. And we're in... Mage Armor is bad for us. Yeah. We already have that. That's why it's telling us not to take it. because of our class. Or because of Draconic Bloodline. Magic Missile's always going to be good. For in an area. For that, maybe we change. While I like acid damage, I think fire damage is just going to be more prevalent in the spells that we'll be using. Burning Hands there. Sleep is good, but we don't need it. Oh. CRO. Neutral evil. Let's go the 23rd of Farova. What do we sound like?
We do it my way.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
No.
Our time has come. I shall not falter. Strike as one.
My wounds pile on. Spell's not working like that.
My skills exceed yours. Let us bide our time.
I'm not touching that.
Don't know, don't care.
Adventures await.
We will be victorious.
Combat is adjourned.
Ah, entertainment.
I kind of like Grumpy.
Not that I care.
Yeah. Yeah, Grumpy. Alright. So here we are. Let's embark on our newest journey. Cheers. Fail a trickery check to open a chest, try a different character, or return to it again at a higher level. Fair advice.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
The road to glory.
Where are they? This is taking forever. It didn't even say what this was for. Just at the Aldori, we're looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
Right,
All
Tartufio.
right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Smart.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Fancy. Let's say.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restall. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
You say
Thank
so.
you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
Okay.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Be able to bring you more than his head. So there's a whole team of us. Who's gonna be the Baron?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all.
Shut up.
Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
Well then,
If I may
Harem.
please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Sure. And why not just go for the Stag Lord?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
Sure thing, Jamandi. And what rewards can we expect
And
out of
what
this?
reward would you seek beyond a noble title?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
It'll do.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Touche, Amiri.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
Well, I suppose it's clear.
You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Of course, Jamandi. Anytime.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Whatever you say, Lord Mayor.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
What do you want from me?
Nothing weird, don't worry. I just wanted to ask you something.
Okay.
How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He
Could agree.
appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Book?
I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain.
If you
know
say
what
so.
The trouble with most heroes' biographies is they're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
Very,
And then I thought, I could
very
be
interesting
that
of you,
bard.
Lindsay.
I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Fair enough. Suppose for now I will
Deal.
do the deeds and you'll
All right.
copy them down.
I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Alright then, Lindsay. Jathal, you interest me. Nothing? Okay. Miri? Harem? We don't need tutorial. Well, I suppose there's nothing better to do than head off to bed. Cassie. Northern architecture is beautiful but very heavy.